Hey guys, Thomas here, and today I'm going to be doing two different videos today because last week I did not do one, so today will be two. And this video will be my top five most favorite guns to use in multiplayer. The next one will be the least favorite, and then after that I will have four more top fives, and then after that I'll be holding off on top fives for a little bit, and I'll do gameplays of other games that I have. So let's get to the video. Here's number five. Number five, we have these prize fighters, the boxing gloves. I should have said the top five weapons, but I like these because they're pretty cool to look at. With basically any camo, they look really cool. As you can tell, I have the red hex, and they look really cool. I like the taunt for the boxing gloves. Just like any other melee weapon that we have for this game, really any other game, it's a one hit. Nothing really special about the damage, just mainly the look. So let's just go to the number four spot. For number four, we have the Kuda. I like this gun because it is a submachine gun, so the mobility is pretty good, the damage is pretty good, and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like how this gun has its own little kind of style to it. Like any camo will look good on this, but it all depends on the attachments that you put on the gun. That would, like, some of the, it's kind of hard to explain, but like some of the camos do not look good with certain attachments. There, put it that way. Like if you put my attachments on with this camo, it actually looks pretty cool. I got a reflex sight, a quick draw, grip, stock, and FMJ, and it actually looks pretty cool. So that's why I like the Kuda and put it in number four. So now let's get to number three. This one we have the KN-44, the assault rifle. I don't like putting camos on this gun. I don't know why. I just like the normal skin of the gun. I like the iron sight. It actually looks pretty cool for an assault rifle. The damage is actually pretty good. The damage there, it's actually noticeable for an assault rifle, unlike the Man of War or the HVK or the ICR. But I really like the KN-44 because it's like one of them guns that you have to have. Like same in zombies, you have to have the KN-44 at least as your third weapon with Mule Kick. Like this gun is almost one of them weapons that you cannot have. Hang on. Let me rephrase that. It's one of them guns that you cannot let go of. There, that sounds a lot more better. But it's one of them weapons that are basically needed to level up. They're fun to level up. And that's where this gun comes in. It's fun to level up. It's fun to use. So let's get to the next one. For number two, we have the Dingo LMG. I do not like one thing about this weapon, and that is the fact that it is an LMG. I'm not necessarily good with LMGs because of the mobility of the weapon, but I do like the damage. I like how the gun looks with or without a camo. I really like the iron sight. It's really powerful for an LMG. Like this is one of the go-to weapons that you would probably want. It's my go-to weapon for zombies, I know that. But this weapon, it's kind of unique because it's one of them LMGs that has the mobility a little bit higher than the others. And that's why I like this weapon, because the mobility is pretty good for a heavy weapon. It doesn't slow you down too much, but you're not going too fast. You're like going at the right speed. So let's get to the next one. As a number one spot, some people might not like me for this one, but it's the Razorback submachine gun. The mobility is pretty good for this weapon. The reason why it's number one, because with the most recent update, it got buffed, and they buffed the damage. They didn't buff the accuracy or anything. They buffed the damage. So as you can tell, I'm going through these guys. I have quick draw, grip, stock, and long barrel. I don't have FMJ, and this gun, as you can tell, is a monster right now. But I kind of feel like that. Like I want to put FMJ on it just to see how more powerful it is. So maybe somebody else can do it. But I know that without FMJ, as you guys see, it's really, really good. And I like how it looks with their camos. Like I have a camo on, and it actually looks pretty cool. The iron sight, I really like the iron sight. Like there's just something about the iron sight that I'm really drawn to. The fire rate. Usually, I criticize the fire rate if it's too slow, but I think the fire rate suits this weapon. So I don't really know what more to say about the Razorback, but that's my top 5 most favorite guns to use in Black Ops 3 multiplayer. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.